What's going on, guys? Root of the Null here, and I have no idea how I want this code commentary to actually, end up as, you know? It's 7:47 at night, it's October 19th, Wednesday, 2011, and this is just sort of a little video to let you guys know that I'm still doing what I'm doing. I'm still here. There is a lot of stuff going on, as you know. I just got out of rehearsal for a community show that I'm doing. I had rehearsal for the school's performance that I'm doing. Tomorrow I've got a field trip to go hear a Supreme Court case. That's wicked cool. I've got trumpet lessons. Friday I'm going to go to some theater and drama workshops. So there's a lot of stuff, as you know. But I am still here. I am still trying to produce code and at least show you guys what I've got going on in my personal life, or at least what I consider my little hobby and my little passion. So, I ended off the last code commentary when I was telling you guys about a new Minecraft server, because if some of you guys are geeks and nerds and you like to play Minecraft, I don't blame you. That is a fun game. And we had the server that was on we had the Minecraft server that was on my domain, nullshell.com, except my server is web server hardware. It's not really gaming server. So, I had told you guys in the last code commentary, I got together with a friend of mine, and he's got this 3 GB RAM computer, and it was really great because he's running the Minecraft server there now. I realized that I should have put the server's IP address into the description because I listed it off in the other code commentary and I didn't actually write it down for you guys, and I'm sure you'd really like that other than having to have to dig through the video. So I will try to do that in this code commentary. Again, no promises. I'm unpredictable, you know? But it's a funny story. When I was there the other day, the day that I had produced that code commentary, I went to my friend's house and I was trying to help him set it up. I was trying to help him port forward and stuff throughout his router. And I was there and I said to him, you know, man, I'm getting a little hungry. We had just gotten out of school, so we were just trying to spend some time together and I could help him set it up. And obviously I had gone through the day and I had no food, so John, my friend's name is John, I'm hungry, man. So he comes back in the room a few minutes later and he gives me this slice of cake. And I started eating it and I was like, oh, thank you so much, I was really hungry. And he gives me this cake, and then halfway through I'm eating it, he says to me, dude, eat it faster, that's my sister's cake. And I'm like, what? You gave me your sister's cake? Why? And I got really scared, because, I mean, I respect his sister. His sister is just I think she's 1 year older than us, but she's a nice girl. I felt bad that I was eating her cake and I didn't even know it. So, funny story for you guys. She actually, once I had finished eating the cake, she walked in the room and was like, John, who ate my cake? And she actually posted on Facebook, my brother and his stupid friend ate my cake. So, I felt really bad, but it was kind of funny, and I figured you guys might like that. So yeah, new Minecraft server up, funny story, thumbs up. Give it a like for that. But, other than that, code-wise, what else have I been doing? If you guys haven't seen it, I did put up a new video, transferring data from your Texas Instruments calculator to your computer and vice versa. I did that with TI Connect and other transferring, wow, I can't even say that word, transferring programs and data to your calculator, to your computer, you know. And that was a tutorial just in case anyone doesn't know how to do that, and I actually linked to it in all the projects that I have up on Nullshell that do need to go back and forth in the calculator and the computer and stuff. But I put up that video because I recently created a little bit of code for my biology class. I don't know if I talked about this or not, so if I have, stop listening. Because I don't want to be talking, I don't want to be so repetitive, but we were testing the water quality of an ecosystem in my biology class, and there were some indexes that we had to find. Indexes are the scientific term for an indicator of water pollution and stuff. And what we've been looking at was there were two indexes that we focused on in class. We were looking at the diversity index and the benthic macroinvertebrate pollution intolerance index. I usually just shorten that to the benthic index, but the diversity index was a process that it took some math, and it was a little annoying to do. You had to have the number of every single species that you found in your organism, and then you had to divide that by the total number, the sum, and then you had to multiply that division, that quotient. You had to find a logarithm of that quotient, sorry, and then you had to you had to divide that logarithm by 0.301, and then you had to multiply the original quotient with the new logarithm divided by 301. And it just became this really irritating and long and frustrating and tedious, this problem. So what I did is I created a diversity index program on the Texas Instruments calculator. I did it for the TI-84, but I really want to be doing it for like the TI-89 and the other series. But this program, it loops for an input. It'll keep inputting until you enter 0, so that way you input as many times as you need to, because the 84 series doesn't let you input an array, I don't think, and I don't know if you can in the 89 series either. But they don't, and I think the string processing doesn't give you enough resources to chop the string up and try and create your own array. So I just tried to loop the input function, and that worked fine. It got us an array. That's all we needed. And now, for each item in the array, it finds the quotient, it multiplies it, it goes through the logarithm and all that jazz. And yeah, there you go. It calculates it all for you. It finds the index value, and it'll let you know whether you have clean water, moderate pollution, heavy pollution, and all that stuff. And it was kind of convenient. It really helped me out in biology class, and it was cool to be able to share it with a lot of my classmates. So, I don't know if I did talk about that or not. If I did, then, like, slap me on the wrist or something. I'm sorry. But it was something I was proud of, and I figured I could use that to fill up this code commentary. Other than that, I don't think there's much else to talk about. I'm just gonna wing it from here. Regarding my future plans, I think I have a list up at the top of my screen here. I want to work on that chemistry balance code for the TI-89 and other Texas Instruments calculators to help me out in a chemistry class. I don't know how I'm going to attack that. Like, I don't know the algorithm or the process I could do to, like, actually figure out a chemical equation. I think I talked about this in another code commentary, balancing chemical equations. And, there is an online tool for it, but obviously it's not open source, so I can't look at it and try and piece it up, like, take it apart. I can't dissect the thing. So, maybe I'm just gonna have to wing it. Maybe I'm just gonna have to try and figure it out on my own. And in all honesty, that's okay. It's just like, man, where do I start? There's so much to look for in like a chemical equation. There are so many options of what you can have. Maybe I should have the entire periodic table become an array, or maybe I should have each individual letter, maybe capital or lowercase. Maybe I should let that become an array. We can test whether the array is whether the element that we're coming across is an original element with only a single uppercase letter. Maybe it's going to have two letters, maybe one uppercase and one lowercase, and then we're going to have to test for a number right after it, and then we're going to have to add that to an array that has to correspond with another array, and it just piles and piles up. So what do I do? But yeah, that's something that I should be focusing on. I'm really kind of laying that one low right now. There's the sidebar, there's jQuery, and that's what I'm going to be working on right now. I'm gonna finish up watching the new Boston's video tutorial on jQuery and JavaScript, because I like those. Those are fun, and that can give me a lot of new cool things to do with nullshell.com, and I'm always up for that. SQL, my SQL is something I want to work with. Maybe making you guys a new forum. I know I've been talking about that a lot, and it's been all talk, no action. Like, I haven't really done anything with it, but it's still an idea, Looks like TIGCC, C++ work, PHP essay stuff. PHP essay stuff can be done with jQuery and JavaScript, so it all depends on me learning and just watching through that video series. But that's gonna happen eventually, as you know. And, yeah, I think that's all of it. I can talk to you guys in another code commentary. Thank you so much for watching. There's a lot of stuff going on, but hey, we'll push through it. That's what we do. So, thank you guys. See you again.